All right, so I'm going to show you how to ignore your reality. Now, here's what I want you to understand. The very first thing about ignoring your reality is you first have to understand what reality is. And we're going to dive into that. I'm actually going to give you 3 steps, a framework on how to go ahead and implement immediately so that you can immediately see the results that you're looking for. Now, if you're new to my channel, my name is Master Johnson. I have a tendency of making things make sense between the spiritual laws of success and the energetics around success. And I like to bridge them together, make a beautiful baby, and then make it make sense for you. So go ahead and tag along with this. Do the things with the buttons. Should you want to get closer to me, find the waitlist form inside of the description. Let's go and dive on in. What is reality? Reality is whatever you perceive it to be. But what is doing the perceiving? My friends, write this down. You are nothing but conscious awareness. That's right. See, whatever you are consciously focused on, whatever you have in your focus, that, my friend, that right there is your selection and the decision that you've made to place your focus, your attention, and your awareness on. Now watch, I really need to forget and ignore my old reality because all the gurus have said I can't think about that old reality and be in my new one at the same time. I'm gonna make that make sense. They're absolutely right. Here's what I want you to understand about everything. If you do not have clarity around the identity that's already in that reality that you prefer, and you have more clarity on the identity that is lacking, which you prefer, where is majority of you? Where is majority of your conscious awareness? Is it in what's going wrong? Is it in what's not going right? Is it in what is missing? Or is it in what you have, what you are able to create and do? Is it in the imaginary state of being that says, because I am already abundant, everything is abundant. Because I am already taken care of, whole, complete, and fulfilled, I can operate from that vibration of being whole, of being complete, of being fulfilled. Or is it operating in the awareness that says, I am not complete, I am not whole, I am not safe, and so I must go do. I must go put more hours in. I must go take away time from my family. I must go come out with a new marketing strategy, or hire the business mentor, or run the new paid ad strategy. What is it? I must go try harder and do more things in order to scratch and claw my way to just simply being able to feel safe and okay for a temporary amount of time before I have to go do the next thing, take care of the next thing. What if I told you ignoring your reality has nothing to do with the intention of ignoring reality? Sit with this. If I have a boogeyman behind me and I'm running from the boogeyman and I keep looking and checking behind me to see how far away from the boogeyman that I'm running, my focus and my attention is still on the thing that I'm running from, not the safe house that I'm running to, not the swords that I'm running to. Does this make sense? By the way, my daughter is out there watching her favorite movie. So if you hear some awesome laughs or whatever it is, deal with it. Stick with what I am telling you. What if it's not about ignoring anything? What if it's about just selecting, identifying, and being more clear of what that new identity or that other identity feels like, what it looks like, and how it, you, her, she, him operates in it? What if your intention and your attention on trying to escape or ignore your older reality is simply keeping you there? Is this making sense? I was once working with a mentor of mine, and he basically was watching me spin my own wheels, so to speak, and he says, Brandon, you hate being broke more than you love being rich. So what the hell does that mean? I just trying to pay my bills, dude. No, you hate being broke more than you love being rich. See, encased inside of that is so much wisdom, because if my attention and my focus and my obsession is me trying to get away from being broke, I have no focus, no attention, and no awareness on what is going right and how rich I am. See, what you focus on grows, and what you focus on is what you get, whether you want it or not. So I had to learn to become a little bit more attuned and focused on what it felt like to be in my rich identity before my riches showed up. You see how this goes? Now, this is the second part of it. It's not about ignoring reality. It's about being more emotionally familiar with the identity that's in the reality that you prefer. If $1 million hit your account right now, how would your emotional nervous system take that? Would it be excited and go automatically to fear of losing it? Or would it be ready for it, and would it be willing to be able to make this $1 million grow like a beautiful tree that produces and provides millions right off of that million? Do you know what you would be? Do you know what you would do? Do you know how you would feel should you be in that identity where wealth is your lifestyle? Wealth is your abundance. Wealth is not something that you worry about. It's a tool to be utilized that keeps you in alignment. And by keeping you in alignment, you keep the money in alignment, because now you're not operating from a place of scarcity, lack, worry, fear, or doubt. You're operating from a place of purpose, in your purpose, on your purpose, while being in alignment with said money. So let me go ahead and break this down in a framework that you can implement, that you can utilize. I got 3 magic questions for you that are pressing at all moments. I actually got this from Tony Robbins, but I'm gonna give it a little bit of a Master Johnson flair. 3 pressing questions that are always being asked at any given moment that you are alive. Number 1, what am I going to focus on? Number 2, am I focused more so on what I can control or what I can't? Number 3, am I focused on what I have? Am I focused on what's missing? And then the patterns of the mind, they go to this. Am I focused on trying to control what I can't, but then not allowing myself to be able to bring myself back to recognize that I cannot control what I can't control? Listen to what I said. Sometimes you even know that you're out of control and you're trying to control what you can't control and you're operating out of fear. Do you have enough conscious awareness to be able to take a step back, come back home, and then realign, redefine, or refine your approach to said situation to allow you to be able to now control what you can focus on what you do have rather than what's missing, and then give the meaning, the definition, and story that is empowering, that is connecting, and that is highlighting that new identity. Let me summarize it like this. I need you to be so clear on your new identity that you can withstand any distractions, any deceptions, or any discouraging things that show up from your old reality and not be budged by it. It's this simple. Hold your new identity in the old reality until the new reality of that new identity manifests through you. Until then, keep your focus, keep your attention, and keep your energy, keep your conscious awareness on the new identity and what it's like to calibrate to that. You can do that through meditation, visualization, affirmation, but those are all emotionally charged. So once again, are you emotionally familiar to the version of yourself? To answer the question of this video, how do you ignore your old reality? By selecting the new one and giving all of your attention, your conscious awareness to it. Because in that reality is who you are being right now, and you manifest who and what you are, not what you want. My name is Master Johnson. Thank you for spending time with me on this video. Remember, you, my friend, are not a victim to your reality. You are simply the architect to it, but it's going to need a master. It's going to need a master architect. And you are a master in training. Do the things with the buttons. Feel free to come connect with me inside of the waitlist forum. And until then, make sure you do whatever you can to stay aligned with the identity that's a part of your destiny. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.